No, you came to us originally. I can't think, how many years ago was it Dish you did?
I've been coming to you for years.
I know, prior to Cookbooks.
This was 07, but I came to you
07. Before that. And I think you came with your mom too before that. Anyway, just so we're here with Trish Magwood, who has written her new book, In My Mother's Kitchen. And this is really a testament to your mother, but also your grandmother.
That's right, yeah.
And I had the pleasure of meeting your granny today. And she was
you
wonderful.
My whole family in here.
But she was great because she said to me, I would have cut the lemon slices a little thinner.
Oh,
and she said,
I cut them too thick.
And she says to me, but I always criticize everything. So she's really sweet.
She's a tough nut.
But it was her recipe, so it was her lemon loaf.
So she's allowed.
She's allowed to. But this one though is. I mean, I think originally when we talked about this book, you were also going to say, and my father's garden.
And you loved that. You wanted it to. It was too long. It was too much, but I love that too. So In My Mother's Kitchen is sort of all of ours. It's supposed to be a collective idea. Right. So my grandmother's, my mom's, but also our kitchen. I've got 3 kids. But it's very much inspired from my father's garden as well. So, you know, all the goodies that we can get as soon as the weather is
He plants all these different fingerling potatoes.
I have learned so much.
Yeah.
And it's the one way that I can get my kids, especially Finn, to eat green vegetables is with my dad in the garden, picked in his mouth.
So tell me about that relationship now that you have, like, okay, you've got your grandmother, now your mother is playing grandmother to your kids, and that whole, you're in the middle with your own kids. How has that relationship evolved? Do you see it?
We're so lucky.
Yeah.
We have a big family. There's 20 of us, and Bryce also has a big family. So if it's my mom's having dinner, it's 20. So she's still the boss. She's still in charge, and we revert to being teenagers, and whether it's Easter or Christmas, I just step out of the kitchen because there's a lot of cooks, and why not? But there's a lot of noise and a lot of sharing and a lot of connecting, and it's fun because it's the common ground is always food.
Food.
Yeah, always.
Do you find the relationship, like your mum with the grandchildren, is just like what you were with your grandmother, or is it subtly different? Or?
Totally different, which is interesting because we're all so close. So Charlotte, my youngest, and Olivia, I take them over to my grandmother's a lot, so they're great-grandmothers. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. And they can have sweets in the morning. So they open the cupboard, there's always cookies, and she always says, do you want a ginger ale? And I'm saying, no! And Bryce, my husband, calls my mom the General Lee. Your name's Lee. And so she's a little bit more like, the rules are a little bit more hard and fast. So you sit at the table and you don't get up until you finish. You get up and you don't get dessert. You don't finish your dinner, you don't get dessert.
But manners are important.
Manners are very important.
They cost you nothing but get you so far, I think, a lot of times.
And I feel like I work at it and work at it, and I just sometimes...
Those are payoffs. Don't worry, they'll be a payoff.
Sometimes I just don't want to be a nag anymore, so I just... whatever.
When you wrote the book, though, there's lots of lovely memories of family stuff. Did you find that like at some points difficult, or did you find you going off on tangents? Did the book turn out how you thought it would be, or did you find it leading you down different areas of food and memories of food?
When I did the first book, it was very much life at work, and it was sort of entertaining ideas.
From the Dish cooking studio.
From Dish, and it was Dish Entertains, and it was sort of a different era. It was very much about work for me and entertaining. This was after I sold my business, so I was at home, and it was a different experience. So I was collecting recipes I was going over to my grandmother's and going through the books with my mom, and it was really cathartic and quite enjoyable. I never realized that working was going to be so enjoyable.
Did you learn, what's your favorite ingredient? Did you find
chocolate?
Chocolate?
Easy.
I didn't finish the sentence there, it was chocolate.
Easy.
Do your kids have specific things they like and dislike, and you go, what?
It's so interesting. So Olivia, who's my middle, she loves vegetables, so she'll down a red pepper. She loves fresh mango. Like, she likes fruits and vegetables. Right. And Finn calls himself a meatitarian, so anything that's on meatitarian, yeah. I don't know where I got that from. Anything on the barbecue, and Charlotte follows her brother. So, but the common thing is they like good food, and they like food with flavor. So. We order in Indian, since Finn was little, from Ration, a little Sri Lankan restaurant, and they like it spicy, so they like spicy food and things that are packed with flavor, just like us. So
as long as they're willing to try stuff.
There's no dumbing down for the kids, but they are picky for different reasons.
As they always are. Well, listen, congratulations. What's your favorite recipe in here? Do you have a favorite?
The desserts, you know,
the chocolate.
The chocolate brownies. It's a different chocolate brownie recipe. The chocolate chip cookies, which it's funny. Chocolate chip cookies are hard to get right, and I think this is the chocolate chip cookie recipe. So simple baking.
So do we need another chocolate chip cookie recipe then? Obviously we do your... No, you
Just
brought
follow
samples
this.
today.
They're gone.
And I think we do because they're gone.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Little kids were chomping on them all day today. Congratulations and thank you.
Allison.
And maybe we'll see your dad's gardening book at some point.
I hope so.
Yes.
That might be next.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks.